Hello, I'm running into Walmart. I thought I'd share a little bit with all of you. The mums have been out for a while. I usually get mine at Costco, and these ones aren't looking that great, and they're 17.48. And I still think it's just a little bit too early for the mums. I like to enjoy them in the month of October. So this is where all the back to school stuff was. It's all getting packed up and it's going to be marked down. And there's even a few little Christmas things starting on this shelf, but the majority of this area here is going to be all of the treats for Halloween. And this is some new fall stuff I hadn't seen. $9.97. I thought these were really cute, the gnomes. And even the little scarecrows were $10. These would look really cute at the front door with a couple of pumpkins, maybe a little bale of hay or some corn stalks. I just think they're really cute and very affordable for $10. I thought they were really nice. And of course, all of the Halloween stuff is out in the costumes and the blow-ups, and it feels like everybody really decorates for Halloween. And look at the fall stuff is all picked over. There was a couple of things I was thinking about picking up a wreath, but there's nothing left that I really like. I pretty much missed out on everything, and there's a few little things left. And I think there was a tray that I was looking for, but everything's kind of picked over. But some of this stuff is really, really nice, and I can see why people are picking it up at Walmart compared to the prices at Michael's. I just noticed at Michael's there's a lot of items left, and this is just a lot more affordable, especially if you're somebody that likes to change out your decor a lot. And I was thinking about getting a welcome sign for my front door. This is the only one left. I was on my way to look at puzzles, and Strawberry Shortcake and Rainbow Bright caught my eyes. All of the toys from years ago are coming back, $25. I remember last year seeing the Care Bears. And then this caught my eye, Tower Stack, but it was the picture at the bottom, this couple. I've seen them on social media where they play games for two, and the loser has to clean up the dishes or make dinner or take the garbage out. So it's kind of nice to see them get their recognition on some of these games. And I was really wanting to see if there was any new fall puzzles. We've really been enjoying it, and we're working through them pretty quick. Andrew's getting really good at the bigger pieces, so I wanted to see if they had any new Ravensburger ones, but they didn't. And then I saw this Peanuts one. I thought it was really cute for 300 pieces. And it's never too early to start thinking about Christmas, because sometimes when you see something, you gotta grab it. They do have a pretty good variety of puzzles here. They do have a lot of 1,000 pieces and higher, but the pieces are just a little bit too small. Andrew gets a little bit frustrated with them, but nothing new that caught my eye. But this one, I thought it was really pretty. I love the Charles Wasaki ones, but the 1,000 pieces is just a little bit too hard for us. And then I saw the Rayo's Marinara. It is a little bit pricey, but it is a really high quality sauce. It's a little bit smaller than the one at Costco, but for $8 a jar, that's not bad. I know at Metro they're either 2 for $20 or $14 each. And then I had to get a couple of things at Food Basics, and their mums looked really nice. $15. They look pretty comparable to the ones at Costco, and I think they say about mid-September is the best time to get them. I'm not going to get them today, and these are the smaller ones for $8.88, and I think you're supposed to pick them the ones that aren't bloom because they last longer, but I really did love this color, so maybe in another week and a half I will get mine. Last weekend I did a Walmart pickup order. It was mostly for Labor Day weekend, and I didn't need enough today to do the pickup order. I kind of wanted to go in and look at the store. You saw everything is just so picked over. So I did get a 10-pound bag of white potatoes. That was $1.77, a great price. And I also got some pop. I got a 12-pack of the Dr. Pepper Zero. Love it. And then they had the Canada Dry Cranberry Ginger Ale Zero Sugar. I love that. So you can tell we're getting into the burr months when the cranberry ginger ale comes out. That is a favorite, and I should stock up because it is only a limited time. Last week I got orange juice in the pickup order. They didn't have the Fairlife available for the pickup, so I just got the white and the chocolate. Hubby is the one that enjoys the chocolate, so I made sure to get that for him. I also needed some beans. I'm just getting minor things for my pantry, just kind of one of everything, because I'm hoping to get into the soup season. So I got these Heinz beans maple style. I use this and then the 6-bean medley. It's a soup that I've made for years, but I just thought it'd be nice to have the ingredients in there, and then it just uses pepper and chicken and different spices. It's like a chicken tortilla soup. But the beans were 4 for $5. And I got the white kidney beans because in the new Pioneer Woman Fall magazine, she has a white chicken chili recipe that I want to make. I just picked up some pinto beans too, just to make some soups or throw some together, you know, on a cold, chilly day. But soups is something I really want to make a lot of getting into the cooler months. And then just some dark red kidney beans. I got 2 things of butter sticks. Here in Canada, these are a little bit more expensive, but I like the convenience of them for baking or just for recipes. I just find it so much easier when it calls for half a cup. I got 3 green peppers, and then I got a package of white mushrooms, a pack of cremini mushrooms, and then they had 2 of the Oikos pumpkin spice yogurt. They only had 2, but when you get them through 3 for $10, it's a better deal. So I got the banana, and then I punctured that one, so I just put it in a little bag. So that is what I got at Walmart. And then at Food Basics, Walmart where I live doesn't price match anymore. So the celery, the 2 pounds of carrots, and then the onions, these were all on for 98 cents. So I got 2 onions, 2 carrots. I only got 1 celery, but the sale is on until next Wednesday. So if I feel like I need more, I can go and replenish it, but that's a really great price. These peppers were on $3.98 for the 4-pack. And then I got the sourdough English muffins. I always like to have English muffins just because we have the sausage rounds from Costco, and it's always great. Quick, easy dinner, breakfast for dinner, or on the weekends. And I also splurged and got the Thomas's apple strudel breakfast bread. I just thought it'd be really nice for some French toast. Like I said, either for breakfast or breakfast for dinner. So that is everything I got, plus the pop and plus the potatoes. The other day I went to No Frills to get some raspberries because they always have the Driscolls in stock, the larger containers, so it's just so easy to run in and grab them. And then before I went, I go to the store website and then I do like a little search on pumpkin to see if there was anything new, and I saw this. I'm pretty sure this is a Canadian brand, but it's seasonal edition Liberty Mediterranean pumpkin and spice. It's like 9% fat, so it is definitely a more indulgent yogurt. But honestly, after dinner, a little bowl of this, it's just so rich, and it has like the pumpkin spice and the yogurt. It's just kind of a treat. So I just wanted to share that with you. So if you're out and about, it's the only place I've seen it so far is at No Frills. I've checked Walmart, but it says that it's out of stock, so I don't know if it's going to be in stock yet. But there's no like pumpkin spice, Starbucks creamer, anything like that at Walmart where I live. So it definitely seems like only certain stores are having certain products right now. I know some of you like grocery hauls, and I just thought I'd share a little bit of how I've been trying to balance everything out. So last weekend, Labor Day weekend, and a summer, kids are going back to school, the stores were going to be crazy, and I needed a little bit of everything. I needed dog food, I needed like laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, some stuff for the weekend, and just some other odds and ends. And it was just so much easier for somebody else to do the shopping and bring it out to my car, because I don't like shopping when it's busy and all over the place. And it was a very hot day, so it was very convenient. This week I didn't need too much, and I wanted to kind of get into the store and just see if there was any fall things left. You know, there was a couple things I was looking for, and if they were there, I thought maybe I'd grab them, but it was definitely picked over. All of the Christmas stuff is going to be coming out. You know, September is here, October, it just seems like the Halloween stuff, and then Christmas, like it just goes by so quick. And the cranberry ginger ale, I know a lot of people are always looking for it around at Christmas time, so I always like to have a couple of extra cases put away for the month of December. And last year I got my coffee advent calendar. It was kind of like at the right place at the right time. I walked in, they had a display, and I never saw them again, and I would love to get it again this year. I really did enjoy it. So the potatoes, 10-pound bag, $1.77. I would say that's a rock bottom price. Picked up a few things. The beans, I don't want to have like 5 or 10 cans of everything. Like I think that's a good setup, is just to have a variety, and then as I use them I can just add them to my pickup order or grab them. And the store brand was actually cheaper than the brand name ones. that were on sale at Food Basics, so I was kind of price comparing, but that's what I said, like 4 for $5, that's a great price any time of the year. And then at Food Basics, the potatoes, the celery, and the carrots, 98 cents, and the carrots looked really nice. I know the past couple of times when I've gotten a 2-pound bag of potatoes on the pickup order, a lot of them have been black and kind of rotten, so I was very happy to see those. So very happy with everything that I got today. So I'm gonna get everything put away, and then I'm gonna share with you what I'm having for lunch today. I have everything out for my lunch, and I even wrote down what the protein is. So 46.5 grams of protein. I'm just using some souvlaki skewers. I get them at Walmart, some English cucumber. Also finishing up the feta. I use this a lot more in the summer. So there's a couple of servings in here. And then just some cottage cheese for extra protein. And then I have some cucumber Greek dressing that I'm finishing up. So I'm going to take the 2 skewers, and those alone are 34 grams of protein. And you can cut these into the packages of 2 and then take them out as you need them. And I'm going to do them in the air fryer, a little bit of cooking spray, and then it tells you how long to do it. I usually do it about 9 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to take the cottage cheese. Now the serving size of cottage cheese said half a cup, which would be 13 grams of protein. But the first time I made it, I just found it was too much. So I use 1/4 of a cup, and that would give me 6.5 grams of protein. A little bit of English cucumber, that's just for a little bit of fiber, a little bit of filler on top of all of the protein. Just going to put it on top there, and then just a little drizzle of the salad dressing. It might sound like a strange flavoring, but honestly, you don't even notice the cottage cheese. And I've just gotten so much inspiration from other women sharing like different protein bowls, different things that they use, whether it be protein chips or cottage cheese. They blend it. They'll use all sorts of different things to get their protein. So I'm just taking the skewers, I'm taking the fork, taking it off. You can use a knife, but I prefer to use scissors because I like to cut it up a little bit more. I just find it's a better balance than the bigger chunks that come off. So that way, whenever you take a bite, you can have a little bit of everything, a little bit of cottage cheese, a little bit of cucumber, and then a little bit of the souvlaki here. And I have eaten this cold too. It's fine. It's just kind of like a salad. But today I'm watching a little bit of Gilmore Girls, and it'll be fine. I actually don't even notice the cottage cheese, but the feta, when I looked at the serving, it's 1/4 of a cup, so that adds another 6 grams of protein. So between the cottage cheese and the feta cheese, that alone is 12.5 grams of protein. So here is what it looks like, and then I just mix it all up, and once you're eating it, you don't even notice the cottage cheese because it all kind of blends together. And then of course I have my water to go along with it. Hope that you enjoyed seeing my lunch concoction. Just getting inspiration from other women on all sorts of different platforms, sharing their journeys and what I eat in a day videos, and trying to prioritize protein, using cottage cheese to make different kinds of bowls. And that's exactly what I did. I cleaned a few things up, and I've really enjoyed it. So if you want to see more of these kinds of lunches, either give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and maybe I'll put some of them together, just trying to prioritize protein. But the one thing I will say, like on my journey, I can tell on the days where I have like a good protein in the morning, good high protein lunch, I'm pretty much satisfied until dinner time, other than that little afternoon pick-me-up. So depending on what the weather is, either I'll have an iced coffee or a hot coffee, and some days I just grab one of those Alani energy drinks, low sugar, but that little caffeine boost. And on the days where I don't have enough protein, I'm kind of like, looking in the pantry. Sometimes I'll grab a protein bar. I find if I grab a protein bar, it works for me, but some days I'm like, oh, I'll grab a handful of nuts, or grab a little piece of cheese, or I grab a pickle, and sometimes it, next thing is like 3 or 4 different things, and then when it's dinner time, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have had all those little, snacks that I did. So I find when I prioritize protein, it sets me up for a much more successful, that 3 to 6 o'clock time in the evening. So anyways, yeah, this morning, it was chilly and cool and really, really nice. And 7 o'clock, Darlene, but I thought like, oh, I should make some soup. But we're in that time of the year where as the day goes on, like right now, I have everything closed up, the air conditioning is going on, and we're just cleaning up some last little things. We're just gonna have a barbecue tonight. We're gonna have burgers. I have cucumbers and carrots and some berries and a couple of frozen French fries, just to kind of keep it really simple. But I'm dreaming of the cooler weather, and Mother Nature once again is teasing. When I looked at the forecast last week, I really thought it was gonna be like kind of like consistently cool, but no, it's back to the normal September where we're getting some heat and some humidity in the afternoons, and the mornings are chilly, but as the sun comes out, it's definitely warming up. So hopefully soup weather will be here, but one of the things that I'm trying to do is take the soup and also prioritize protein. So having beans, having, you know, whether it be chicken or some other kind of meat. And then another way is, you know, taking even just a dollop of you know, plain Greek yogurt, or even taking some cottage cheese and blending it up and kind of putting it in there, just adding a little bit more protein, because it you know, another 6-7 grams of protein on top of everything else really can make the difference. So I'm looking forward to making some soups and taking advantage of some of the produce sales, but also, you know, taking the store brands. I find it's just kind of balancing everything. So I hope that you enjoyed this little bit of everything video. I'm dreaming of fall, but we're definitely in that strange time of the year where it's a little bit of everything all in one day, but I can't wait until it is consistently cool. But it is nice to have the sun out in the afternoons. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all soon.